These tricks made me bow to the screen without thinking. Can't unscrew the grinder's locking nut? Grab some needle nose pliers, stick them in the holes, then pry it open with a screwdriver. Drilling into a metal pipe but the bit keeps slipping? Stick a piece of tape on the surface first. Now you can drill smoothly without sliding. Cut a piece of wire, insert it into the drain hose, and now you can bend the hose however you want. Snapped off pipe threads stuck inside? Don't panic. Insert 2 bolts into the broken piece, lock them in place with a screwdriver, and twist it out. Can't tie steel wire securely? It slips when pulled. Slide on 2 nuts, wrap the wire around the post, feed the end through both nuts, fold it upward, and run it back through the first nut. Now the harder you pull, the tighter it holds. Brake cable fraying? Wrap a zip tie around it, then twist outward clockwise. It goes right back to shape. Spilled paint on the floor? Don't grab paper towels. Sprinkle some sugar over it, stir it a few times, and the paint wipes off clean. Can't wrap seal tape in a tight space? Wrap the tape around a small stick first, then use the stick to guide the tape. Problem solved. First loop a piece of rope around the bike rim, then place the tire on. Next push the valve through, then pull both ends of the rope down. The tire will fit right in. Attach a zip tie to the bike frame next to the rim. Cut off the extra zip tie. Turn the zip tie towards the rim. Spin the wheel and you'll pinpoint where the rim is bent. Mark it. Then you can adjust each one. When screwing a screw into the edge of a board, the board is likely to crack. You should first drill a groove into the board. Then when you screw it in it won't crack. Find a larger bottle cap. Screw it under the table. Now you can store scattered screws in it. Push it in and it doesn't take up space. The handle on your faucet is broken. There's no need to buy a new one. Just find an old key, place it on top, add a washer and screw it in. This repair will last another 20 years. Don't like the print on your clothes? Just put it on the iron, and you can easily peel it off. Stick tape over the label, then hold it over the fire for a bit. Peel off the tape and the label comes off with it. Hitting tiles with a hammer can easily break them. Put a magnet on the hammer, wrap it with tape, then fill it with hot glue. After it cools and solidifies, peel off the tape. Now it's harder to break tiles, and you can remove it anytime when not in use. Are you still adding lubricant like this? Heat up a bottle cap, then use chopsticks to push it out. Cut off the top. This way adding lubricant won't cause spills. Insert a folded rope into the pipe. Pull it out from the other end. You can use it to pick up things in tight spaces. Super useful. It's hard to screw in corner screws. Heat up the screwdriver head, then melt it into a hot glue stick. Attach the other end to the drill. Now you can easily screw in corner screws. Wrap tape like this around the roller, then stick it at the junction of the rug and floor. You'll quickly attach the rug to the floor. This significantly increases efficiency. Place a zip tie on the tape, then cut an angled slit. Using tape has never been this convenient. The door is rubbing the floor. First lift the door up, then attach a wheel. What do you think of this method? Use a magnet to grab the screw, then pull it deep into the pipe, then pull it out through the small hole. This way you can secure screws in tight spaces so easily. The screw hole is too big. First insert a screw with the nut cut off, then screw in another screw to secure it. Coat the new screw with thread sealant, then screw it tightly into the damaged screw hole. Unscrew the top screw. Smooth out the protruding part. The screw hole is now fixed. This way of connecting pipes is wrong. Insert a bolt into the pipe, then use a heat gun to soften the pipe. Wrap it with wire, cool it down and remove it. Cut off the front part. Finally, slip the hose in and it's securely connected. How to connect pipes of the same size. After heating it up, first enlarge the opening, then quickly force the other pipe into it. Now it's tightly connected. It's easy to spill liquid when pouring into a small bottle without a funnel. Cut a corner off a bag, insert it into the bottle opening. Now you've got a temporary funnel. This way not a drop will spill.